David Nicholas joins us this morning. Now, I read your stuff. You know that, David. You think that the invasion of Rafah could disrupt the markets. Okay. How does it disrupt the markets, and how do you play it?
Yeah, that's right, Stuart. I mean, it's a relatively light week economically for the markets. That's the good news. The bad news is geopolitical risks are right at the forefront. So the concern is if Israel invades Rafah, which they've said they're going to do, they gave warnings about this, you don't need an all-out war for tensions to escalate. And this depends on what Lebanon will do. Turkey could get involved. You've got the Iranian Houthis that could start making attacks as well. This hits the price of oil. So we're long energy right now. I like energy. I also think gold is one of the best ways to protect yourselves, GLT. And I think you got to look at some of the defense contractors like Lockheed Martin and look at Palantir, Stuart, sold off big after earnings. Those are the sectors I think you should be adding given the geopolitical risk in the Middle East.
All right, tell me about Disney. The stock is way down this morning. Some parts of the report that was not happy with investors. Has the magic gone?
Yeah, Stuart, it's a great way to put it. I think the magic's gone for Disney. I mean, the earnings, everyone's saying, oh, the earnings were great. Well, why is the stock going down? Well, if you look, just take the revenue, for example, from streaming, it was up 13%. But that's if you exclude ESPN. When you add back the losses in ESPN, when you add back in Hulu, Disney actually lost $18 million on their streaming. So, I mean, that's the first thing. The second thing is their box office has been horrendous. I mean, if you look at Indiana Jones, that was a disaster, less than $200 million. If you look at the Marvels was less than $100 million of tickets in the U.S., which is just a disaster for Disney. So I think they've got a challenge here with the products that they're putting out. I think they've gotten bit by the woke bug. And so a lot of what they're pushing, a lot of their segment of their population, of their customers have said, you know what, I think I'll pass on these Disney's products. And I think Disney's feeling the burn because of that. I think it's a big deal, Stuart.
Yeah, that really hurts. Last one. You brought some stock picks along with you. What's your number one stock pick that's going to make me money in the next 6 months?
Sorry, that's a lot of pressure. Okay, number one stock pick. I think you should look at some of the big tech names. I know this is an said probably segment of the market, but I think the tech sector specifically is where you're going to get good upside. I like Facebook on the pullback. I think putting new money to work in Facebook today, I think the upside is pretty big given you're getting it on a sell-off. Also, I just mentioned the defense contractor Palantir. I like buying these names after they've sold off. I think Facebook and Palantir are two names you can make a decent amount of money on, Stuart.
Facebook, Palantir, I shall remember that. Thanks very much indeed, David. We'll see you again real soon.